Chad Brooks, and I'm the Congregational Vitality Strategist for the Louisiana Conference United Methodist Church. That's a really fancy title. It just means my job is to help local churches operate in a healthy way and a normal way and to find, ministry vitality. And I'm going to talk about a brutal truth about social media that many churches, I hear this all the time, they don't realize. Now, first of all, I typically deal with normal-sized churches. So these are churches that are in the 70, 80, 90, that sort of a range. I work with churches over 100 or so, but not as much as I work with, smaller churches. That is the reality I live in. And this is the conversation I have constantly, at least weekly with churches. And there's been a lot of really good conversation over the internet over the last couple of weeks about the role of social media, how social media is changing and what that looks like for local churches and how that might want to change, social media strategy. And I realized there's this one big thing that churches have to understand before they jump into this, and that's that we are living in a complete algorithmic age. Now, what that means, and this is where the conversation comes up typically, is I will talk to a church. They'll say, well, we post stuff on Facebook when nobody ever comes to anything. And I quickly begin to realize that, either they don't understand that they are no longer living in the age where every single thing is pushed out to every single person, or that not only are we not seeing a drip as far as engagement is concerned, which is what Facebook, used to do. They used to not send your stuff out to everybody, and it would be waiting on once engagement started kicking in. It's like they would open up the filter and let more people see it, and more people see it. So they thought they didn't know about that, and then B, they don't realize we're living in an age full of algorithms to where all the social medias out there are literally looking at the stuff that we post, regardless of where it's at now. And they're thinking, are people going to like this? And let me send this to a small number of people whom I think is going to like this. There was a fantastic podcast that I've been listening to, came out a couple of days ago. Let me pull my phone out. From the What Would Jesus Tech crew, the first in their series on wise digital marketing. They even said everything is a pay-to-play environment now. I know that's true because I'm rapidly social, just kind of all over the internet. But churches don't know this. Local churches really don't understand this. And so the purpose of this video is not to necessarily offer you solutions of how to do that. I've got a bunch of stuff cooking about church and social media and outreach and evangelism, what that sort of thing looks like. But I had to just come out and say, because I know a lot of the folks that follow me that engage are in that bucket of churches I work with, those normal sized churches where they don't realize that just because something gets posted online as like a digital billboard down the highway, that not everybody's going to see it. That just posting something to social media is not a viable strategy for evangelism and digital outreach. That there, A, is going to be a drip and engagement matters, and that B, there is an algorithm that controls all of this. So I will give you a quick answer and then I'm going to stop right now. But the quick answer is this: your church needs to understand how to use email better. That's it. If you find this interesting, I just encourage you, wherever you see this posted, just engage down in the comments below. I'll be hanging out with you. Thanks so much for watching.